Hey guys, it's me Sam again with a super cool hairstyle on Lillian today. I am starting this hairstyle with, as usual, a part from ear to ear going straight over the top of her head. I like to do styles like this when Lillian is either taking pictures or for a special occasion where I still want to showcase her curls, but I also want her hair to not just be down and simple, I want her hair to be up and styled as well. So now that I've got that first part done, I'm going to section off the back section of hair, and now I'm going to section off a small little section right in the front of her head. Just a little patch right like where the bangs might be if Lillian were to have bangs. This part is optional. This is going to be a cornrow, one little cornrow, and if you don't know how to braid, just skip this part entirely. So as you can see now, I am braiding her hair, just one little braid right here in the front. And I just actually broke my nails, and so this braid was much more challenging to do than normal. You can see I'm struggling a little bit, but that's okay. It turned out cool. And at the bottom of this braid, I'm going to add some beads that I got on AliExpress. And I love these beads. They're wooden beads, and I think they're just absolutely gorgeous. Now, I don't know how many of you have ever used beads, but you know that little tool that comes with the beads? Well, one of these kids got a hold of it and I lost it. But I'm gonna just put some edge control on the end of this braid to stiffen it and then thread the beads up the braid, which will work for one braid. I would not recommend doing that for a whole head full of braids. Now remember, I think this adds a nice touch to this style, but it is definitely optional. The style will still look cute without it. And as always, when you are putting beads on the end of a braid, when you get to the last bead, you take the end of that braid and you flip it up over the bead and then secure it with a rubber band, and that holds all of the beads in place. Now I'm going to create a part in the middle of Lillian's head in that top section of hair. So two little pigtails with that top section of hair. And with each of these pigtails, I'm going to just twist them into little buns. I'm adding some edge control. It's made by Curls, similar to the one that I've been using before, but this one is not blueberry. It's, I think, passion fruit. I will link it down below. And then I'm just going to twist the hair into a little bun and secure it with an elastic, not a rubber band. This one is an elastic. I will link that below as well. And then I'm just going to do the same exact thing to the other side. So I have two little buns at the top of her head. So for Lillian's curls in the back, we are about 4 days out from wash day. Her hair has actually been in styles, and I had just detangled it and added some water. And now I'm going to be using the As I Am brand curl, I think it's called Curling Jelly. I'll link it below. And I'm just gonna run it through her hair with my fingers, but then I'm going to use a technique called rake and shake, which you've probably seen. I'll try to find a good video of how you're probably supposed to do it and link it in the description. But I'm just going through her hair with the curling jelly and raking my fingers through her curls, and then when I get to the end, loosely holding it but then shaking them. And this is to help form her curl pattern. Lillian's hair tends to go straighter rather than curlier, so I'm just trying to reform her curl pattern since we're so far out from her wash. And once I'm done going through all of her curls with this technique, I'm just going to scrunch and scrunch and scrunch and scrunch and scrunch. And anyone with curly hair or children with curly hair, you know that scrunching is life. Am I right? And then I'm just going to use the same Curls brand edge control on her edges with, I believe it's Cameron's BFFs is this brush I found. I found it at Target. They do have it on Amazon. I'll link it below. And I used to be team toothbrush, but I saw this. It was so cute and I love how it works. So that's what I like to use on her edges now. As you can see, this style is super easy, especially if you don't include the braid, but I love that braid in the front. And this hair, you see from the front, you can still see her curls, but you can also see those buns and the braid. So it would be great for something like a school picture or holiday photos or anything like that. So please let me know if you try this style and how it works for you. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. I will be posting videos weekly, if not more. Thanks, guys. See you next time.